Last time on Wanderlust.
Well, who am I? I am deaf! I kid in a sense. I do have a flair for the dramatic, it seems. No, I am simply a spirit of rot. A spirit of decay that brings about new life. And I am very happy to meet all of you and very happy to finally be here.
So we can radio him from, like, not too far out, and I'll reach out and connect with Tira.
So the first thing you feel is like your mind coursing along these like thin spidery roots of this mycelial network. You feel crippling anxiety, and the message that plays over and over and in your head is just help me.
I'm just sending help is coming.
Okay.
All right, we'll change the order.
That's good. That's good. We definitely don't need... mushrooms are unpopular for us at the moment. Our people don't like that provision.
Previously, when we talked to him on the radio, he's like, yeah, what do you want? No, I'm alone. I'm good. This was not that. I think we can all read into that pretty easily.
Yeah.
The way narratively I'm saying that is basically that you're like adrenaline-wise just running through the night. Like, you got the boat going fast, you're just like, we're just gonna keep moving, we're going for it, right?
So, what do we see any unusual activity at Lance's settlement?
So, like, if you keep going down the river, like, right off the bank, there's someone with a lantern standing over there. You can't see the person or how many, you just see the lantern.
Okay. I say we pull off to the bank here, and then let Guffey approach a little bit, and at least see if he recognizes the person out there, and then we can decide whether to pursue on foot or not. Particularly if it is Lance, he might be trying to meet us out there.
I typically work with animals, but I've done enough. Can I help you with that, please?
He holds up a finger and goes, I just want you to know I'm not a camel, and then he just falls over.
Oh.
That's where we'll end.
Got it.
Estelle, you are looking over a very wounded Lance who has assured you that he's not a camel.
Good start.
He passed out, right? He, like, fell over.
Yeah, he passed out.
Is it just me and Guffey out here?
No, it's all of you.
It is all of us.
It's
okay.
just you offered to, give him medical attention. And his response was, I'm not a camel.
Yeah, Estelle's gonna go over, and he was using staples. I don't think I have... Oh, wait, I do have a first aid kit on me. Yes, I do. Haha.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I'm breaking out my first aid kit and starting to do general bandaging and I guess using whatever he's using to help get him back together.
All right, roll me your, so animals back together check, even though he is, in fact, not a camel.
Do you want me to use surgical?
Yeah.
No, animal handling. He's not a camel, but he might be some other type of animal.
Can I help her with my first aid skill?
Let's see how the roll goes first. It might be not necessary.
+4.
It's not necessary. So you jump down next to him and start, looking at what he's done and what he hasn't. And it's like basically like he has like stuff inside of him that's bleeding, and he was just like, just gonna staple this shut. And it's like, well, that's not gonna work, So you like get in there and like, sew some veins up, get him put back together, and then like sew him up properly as you manage to like staunch the bleeding. So he's still out. Do you want to wait a little bit and see if he comes to, or do you want to leave him here, or do you want to get him back to the boat? What's your plan here?
I kind of think we want to get him back to the boat at least, but I definitely want to wait to see if he wakes up and we get him any more information.
All right. So I need someone to make me a keeping watch check.
Wait, are we waiting here to see if he wakes up, Mandy, or are we like waiting on the boat to see if he wakes up?
I suggested taking him back to the boat just because.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I was just, that's what I thought, and then Cody's like, keep a watch, and I'm like, I thought we were taking it, like...
I actually still want you to make a keeping watch check, but I did misunderstand what was happening. So, someone make me a keeping watch check.
I can. Oof. 2.
Alright. So, you start making your way back down towards the boat. You're all creeping along. Obviously, you're dragging a very unconscious Lance, who has been hurt a lot. You're trying to be as quiet as you can, but it is tough going. And right when you get back to your boat, you just see a lamp click on right in front of you. And there's 5 people, all somewhat dressed like Lance, standing on your boat. Like 3 of them are on your boat, 2 of them are on the ground next to it. And they just go, "We need to talk."
Yes, hello. My name is Juliet. Who are all of you?
The one who spoke first steps forward, and he goes, "My name is Andrew."
Nice to meet you, Andrew.
I'm Autumn.
"Hi. I assume the not looking so great guy you got there is Lance."
Hey, I'm guessing you've met.
Yeah, we've all met. Okay, so here's the dilemma we find ourselves in. He is technically wanted, might be the correct term. A fugitive, escaped. And you guys have him.
And what's your intent with that?
Have you been sent out to find him? Is that...
Yeah.
Also, what did he do? Can we have that question answered?
I mean, technically I shouldn't have to answer any of those questions, but sure, he tried to aid in the escape of another prisoner.
Of Tira?
And
Did he try and aid in the escape of Tira?
Yeah. And he was not supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, he's not supposed to do a lot of the things that he does most of the time, but horses to water and all that.
I didn't think Tira was a fugitive. I thought she was infected.
Not a fugitive. She's a prisoner. He's a fugitive.
Why is she a prisoner?
Because she was infected with mushrooms, and Lance was keeping her like a pet.
Well, quarantine isn't imprisonment.
Or a pet.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that was not an okay way for her to be. She was moved to a more appropriate location. Lance attempted to rescue her, and he was then disciplined and then ran. We shot him and he ran, basically. Not me, but, yeah.
So somebody shot him, he ran, and now you're sent out to look for him.
I'm trying to get him back.
In order to... What's your goal here?
I don't have one. I'm just sent out to look for him.
Okay, well, I guess you can keep looking, and we'll go on our way.
As far as I'm concerned, you searched our boat for him and you didn't find him on it.
I'm gonna try to explain this as I see it, right? On the one hand, I get what you're saying and trying to do, and I appreciate it, but this is what I'm trying to balance. Most of our food comes from you guys, but on the other hand, I have a commander that wants me to find this guy, and me coming back and saying whoopsies is not gonna go over well.
Here's the thing that I see, is that this commander makes bad decision after bad decision, and the only reason that you guys are still alive is because of Lance?
Ooh, make me some kind of convince roll.
Empathy?
Well, I don't know if I feel you were being extremely empathetic there. So I'm gonna say no.
Is she appealing to, like, their, perhaps, like, disgruntlement with the commander? It does not sound like they're, like, buddy-buddy.
Kind of. I would not have just... If you were... Okay, being honest here. Let's all have a moment of honesty. Everyone tell me... All right, on the count of 4, or the count of 3, I want all of you to tell me whether what Zach said there was empathetic, all right? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, go. On go, I'll say 1, 2, 3, go.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
So that's I'm saying no.
Okay, here's can I make my argument? You let Mandy use surgical sewing for animals on a human, which is different.
That's pretty close.
Medical surgery.
Let me tell you what, Zach. If I was gut shot and it was the choice between me with a stapler and a vet, I'm going to a vet.
I'm saying I think you're wrong. So I have nothing to add to it then.
That's fine.
That is a 0.
Look, I'm not going to even say that you're wrong about that. But I also am aware that us splintering off and just starting to do whatever we want is going to be in the long run worse. So how about this? I have a suggestion. Leave Lance here on your boat, all right? Why don't you come and talk to the commander with us, okay? Maybe you guys can talk some sense into him. You seem to know your way around here. You're also like...
He explicitly said he never wanted us to show our faces here again.
No, he said he never wanted us to leave, and then we left, remember?
Yeah, we kind of got the out of there.
Yeah, you're also not his subordinates, and you are where the food comes from. So, maybe you lean on that a little bit. I'm just saying it's an option.
Didn't stop us from getting locked up before.
Yeah, well, I could vouch for you. I'll say that you guys came peaceably and with the intent of trying to settle some issues with everybody.
I'm sorry, I can't imagine that holds that much weight if you were afraid to give him news that wasn't overwhelmingly positive.
I'm also just afraid to lie. Like, if I really didn't find Lance, it would be different, but I did find Lance. That's Lance. Now I'm lying, not failing. Do you understand the difference?
And you're worried about him finding out from someone?
Kind of, yes.
We could shoot you in the leg and say he got away.
Mandy, you were making a face. Is there something you wanted to say?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You really seem like there is.
You really do.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, so look at this from my perspective, right? Okay, let's say I leave. I go back, and maybe I say, I found the people that have Lance. They were armed, right? Maybe I go back and say, I didn't find Lance. Oh, no. I don't feel like I'm never going to see Lance again. So, you give me what I'm supposed to do with this situation. I feel like I am in a lose-lose situation.
Okay. No, here's what you say back to the commander. You tracked after Lance. Out here is a vast wilderness where people get lost all the time. And he disappeared inside it. You can keep searching for him, or you can let him die out there.
Yeah, make me another convince check.
I mean, I guess there's nothing I can use.
If I give you animal handling, I think Zach will kill me.
No, I wasn't going to say animal handling. I was going to say composed. I don't think.
I can see composed. I can see composed.
If I use either of those, it doesn't matter. It's a 0.
Okay, I'm not liking any of these options.
I mean, neither are we. Like, here's the problem. Your commander has gone crazy for his mission as his way to handle his stress. You guys are being forced to try to preserve some scientific expedition when, as far as we know, there is no way home. And instead of working on figuring out food and a way to survive and maybe joining with other communities around here, he's sending you on fetch quests to go get Lance, who is the only person working towards those things. And I understand that's hard. We had our own issues in our town that we had to figure out too, but that involved standing up to bullies and not letting them be in control. And I understand that's hard, and I understand you think this is splintering, but when the alternative is death, is it splintering or is it survival?
Are you asking them to come with us?
I mean, they can.
Okay.
They can take that as how they will. If they want to come with us, they can come with us. If they want to go stand up and tell Admiral Doofus that he's being stupid and they're done looking for Lance and they're going to start growing food so they don't die, they can also do that.
Andrew, pauses a long time. What are you going to do with him?
Keep him from dying, and then he'll probably be back. You name a world where he doesn't come back for Tira immediately.
He looks over at the other 4 people with him. Your place has food, doesn't it? Relatively safe?
Yep. We could always use more town guard.
I think you could. We'll see you later. And they all like shoulder their let their sci-fi blasters hang at their waist and just start walking down the river.
Okay, so now we have to go get Tira, right?
Okay, wait, are they going to help Smokey Banks or stay at Smokey Banks?
I think there's moving there is my
I think they're moving there.
They're not going to attack Smokey Banks.
I'll go radio Willow real quick and let her know, and then she can let Matthew know, just so we're safe.
Think that would be a good idea.
Give me 2 minutes. Do we want to roleplay that, Cody, or did I just tell Willow?
You know what? Sure, go ahead.
Hey, Willow, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I mean, do you already need rescuing?
No, good news. You know how our population numbers have been dwindling?
Yes?
We have 5 new members of Smokey Banks coming.
Autumn, I love you, but if you want to adopt, we have to talk about it first, and then we have to decide we're ready for that step. You know, it's a big step.
It is. That's not what I'm talking about. There are 5 armed people from Echo Base coming. I think they're coming peaceably, but I wanted to give you a heads up in case they're not, and, Matthew is armed and can, be a greeting crew.
I can't decide whether that's better or worse than deciding that we are adopting, but okay, yeah, sure. I'll send Matthew and some friends out to greet them.
Hey, this is the way that we saved Lance's life, and now we have to go save his partner.
What do you mean by partner?
Don't I wish I knew?
Well, ask Lance.
Do you really think me and Lance have that kind of rapport?
I'll call him about it later. We'll talk.
You better tell me what happens. I need to know.
I absolutely will not.
Hangs up.
You can't hang up a walkie-talkie. You can still hear me.
No, I can't. I've walked away from it.
I'm going to adopt so many people on the way home. I hope you have room for 25 children in our bungalow. They're not going to call you mom. They're going to call you mom, too, just as an insult.
100% worth it.
From the deck of the ship, Lance, groans and kind of, flops over.
Is Tira your girlfriend? I need to know. This is important.
She is my partner.
I will slap you unconscious again.
Okay, so I don't know what you mean by girlfriend. It's not a thing where I am from.
Are you romantically entangled?
What's romance? Anyways, so what happened to me and why am I on this ship?
Well, apparently you got shot, and I put you back together.
He, kind of slumps up. Be honest with me, aren't you a vet?
So?
Didn't I tell you I wasn't a camel?
I'm shocked you remember that.
I always remember everything. He, rummages in, a pouch and pulls out, a really gigantic syringe and just, stabs it into his shoulder and hits the plunger and he just goes, ah! All right, well, we gotta go get Tira.
What was that?
Can you tell us what the situation with her is?
She's been put in the prison that I got sent to. She got put down there, and I'm unsure whether she's going to live much longer, given the way things are going in Echo Base.
What's going on in Echo Base?
Well, they don't trust her, and they think that she is a science experiment gone wrong, and that she's going to end up like Maul, so they want to deal with her.
What do they mean by end up like Maul?
Maul destroyed half of our base and killed several people.
Maybe if you just let her go, they wouldn't have had... I don't feel like having this conversation. Do you think Maul's going to be on the... Never mind.
So we know the location that she's at. We've been there because we talked to you there, right?
You do, yes. And I know where she is, yes.
How hot is it to get to?
Well, I got shot doing it, so not easy. It's guarded.
It sounds like we need a distraction that can pull away those guards. Then we sneak in, get her, get out.
I didn't have anyone to make a distraction, so yeah, I mean, that could work.
Hey, Lance, that gift that you handed us a while back,
Yes.
when you said it will atomize everything, how much will it actually atomize?
Oh, like so much. Estelle, like way more than you want.
Like a distractions amount?
Like, I don't know that it wouldn't hit Smokey Banks.
Okay.
Why
we
did you
turn
give it
can
to
we-
us?
Can we disarm it?
What? Just don't turn it on.
Well, no, we haven't turned it on.
But I mean, it's a pretty good distraction if we turn it on, though.
Do you not understand? I shouldn't have given that to you.
Why did you give it to us?
Because I thought you were going to destroy an entire island.
It sounds suspiciously like the thing I found in the basement cave with Estelle that just kept expanding and expanding and consuming everything. Is that somewhat similar?
I don't know what you found down there, so maybe. I mean, I don't know. We've had technology. Those things robbed technology, so it's possible.
It sounds too similar for my tastes.
Well, that's why I wanted to confirm exactly how much bad it would do, because if it's too much bad, then no, it's not a good distraction.
Oh, no, it's a great distraction. I just realized, hey, Fred, can you make a replica of this? Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look kind of like, enough like it that they'll freak out.
What?
I mean, yeah, I could take a look at it.
Yeah, like, you just, like, have the blinking light. Have it's like, you know, what happens when we activate it? Like, what does not, like, explosion-wise, like, do any lights blink? Does it say any words?
Is that like a ticking noise?
Oh, you're not gonna... Okay, I get it. I thought you were gonna make two. We only have one of these.
No, we're not making another bomb. We're making a
decoy.
Well, a decoy. It looks like the bomb. They'll all freak out when I activate it, and then I run off with it.
I understand. Okay, so what's gonna happen now is we're gonna make a crafting roll to basically disassemble this bomb together, and then reassemble it without its guts, and then he's gonna have, like, the bare bomb in his hand.
So who's ready for TPK?
Yeah, honestly, I will say, this is one of those times where I know you add a lot to these rolls, but if you fail this roll, it is going to be bad.
How many fate points do you have?
4. Vinny, you have 4 fate points. I just want to let you know you're going to have to be re-rolling if you roll poorly.
Alright. Fred, make that roll.
Because what's scarier, Vinny? Not having fate points or having to deal with Willow, Maul, and Mitchell coming for you?
All right. Well, what do you guys think is the threshold of when I should reroll? Like, how good is good enough?
What does fate go to? Like 7 or 6 or 7?
I can read you the ladder if you would like.
No, just what's the highest ladder?
I don't remember. Hang on. It is...
I think it's technically infinite.
No, it's 8.
It's 8. Aim for that.
Can we do anything to help? Can we do anything to help him?
Lance is already helping him.
Do I get any bonus from that?
Man, I'm trying to decide.
It could be like an aspect of knowledgeable from Lance. A one-time invoke, you know?
I'm trying to decide how I feel about that. You know what? Here's the deal. This game has to have stakes at some point. No, Vinny's got to do this. He doesn't know how the technology works. He just knows what it does.
And has also taken apart enough stuff.
Well, roll and we'll tell you if you should re-roll it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use a fate point for the first roll.
What did you roll?
I mean, it was a 4, but I can do better than that.
So that's a 4 with your 5?
No, that's with the I rolled a -1.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, if you rolled a 4 without it, I'm like, Vinny, that's the best roll. I can do better than that. Fred, come on, man.
Well, I mean, that's a 5. I'll just take a 5. I think 5's...
5 seems pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to read from Cody the ladder real quick to be like, hey, 5 is legendary?
5, I don't think 5 is legendary.
5 is like excellent or something. Superb.
I believe 8 is legendary. Hang on a second. Yeah, 8 is legendary, 5 is superb. Now, you know, at some point, what do these words mean? It's just Tears of Heart, and I set one of those levels. So, you very carefully start cracking this thing open. There's like very few readouts on it, actually. It's basically like a very hard to hit button. And then once you hit that button, there's like a very basic countdown, like think inverse loading bar, and that's it. It has very, very, very few things that indicate what's going on with it, right? So as you're taking it apart, you have to disconnect like all of the lights, because that's what you actually want to have is the button, the case, and the lights, right? So there's like some circuitry there that you manage to pull apart, whatever, you're going along. And then you have this moment where you're like looking at it and you're like, I disconnected the bar that tells me how close this thing is to blowing up. And you have like these two thoughts in your head. There's like one that's like, yeah, that doesn't matter. It's not activated. And then there's another that's like, but I can't really be sure. So like, well, you have it all taken apart. You just plug that wire back in for the LEDs. You like feel the hand of fate coming in and being like, you definitely should plug that in and check. And as soon as you plug it in and check, there's like one tiny notch left and you're like, ah! And you turn it off real quick and it like powers down because 4 was a failure and 5 was a success.
Wow.
So it was close. But you managed to like detach this bomb and like hand it to Lance, and he's like, do any of you guys have like an oven mitt or anything? Does anyone have like a glove at least?
Do we hand him his glove back?
I was gonna say we have his gauntlet.
He just kind of goes, I don't want to use my gun. He kind of like grabs a towel or like a blanket and just kind of grabs it in that and is like holding it like it's about to explode and like gingerly sets it down. He just goes, don't even look at it. Don't mess with it.
Not to be that girl, but couldn't you just make a straw person to hold it?
A straw person like forms up on the deck and picks it up and holds it very cautiously, and he goes, sometimes I forget, alright?
I mean, it's not like you have fate points to spend on it.
Alright, you are now in possession of a fake bomb.
Alright, cool. What's the plan now? Other than, I feel like I can run with this thing and chuck it somewhere and they'll freak out.
I think if you can stall as much as you can, like make a big display, get a lot of people's attention before you lead them on a chase, that would be good.
I understand the sentiment. I'm worried that they're going to shoot first if I don't activate it immediately.
Why don't you just activate it then? There is a timer on it, and you can always shut it off.
Right, it's also not real, so we'll be fine there.
Well, until it doesn't go off, and then, we won't be, but yeah.
Well, yeah, this is a half an hour timer you have it set on?
Yes, let's go with yes. I didn't really specify a time, we can say half an hour.
That's how long you guys have to get Tira out and meet back at the boat.
Okay, so who's on Team Distraction and who's on Team Not Distraction?
I'm on Team Tira.
I'm definitely on Team Distraction, in the case that wasn't clear.
I feel like I should probably be on Team Tira since I reached out to her, but I could also be on Team Distraction if it would make more sense to have Fred with.
Fred, do you have a preference? I feel like Fred has a lot of fast-talking skills,
Oh, you know what? That's right. That actually might not be a bad thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's up to you guys, though, whichever ones you prefer, wherever you feel like you'll be most useful.
Oh, Lance, by the way now, mushrooms are fine?
Did you kill the mushroom thing?
No, Estelle's in charge of them.
You know what? Whatever. Honestly, whatever. Fine.
That's probably the best way to handle it. That's kind of how I've been handling it.
Don't know if that makes me feel better. Alright, let's go. I'm on Team Tira, just so you guys know.
Are you going to be able to manage sneaking?
Oh, that thing I gave myself, that injection, I'm good for like 12 to 24 hours.
Is that why you keeled over just now, though?
I hadn't given myself the injection yet. I had to stop the bleeding first.
I assumed you gave yourself too many painkillers.
No. I was bleeding out.
Hey, Lance, what's the plan after we leave here?
So, here's the deal, honestly. My dearest hope is that we can get out of this place. Like, not Echo Base, but like this wilderness. I need to get out of here. there are enough of us that need to not be here anymore that we got to get out of here.
Why do you need to not be here?
Well, okay, look, the guy, and I'm going to give you his name so we can stop being vague about it.
Are you sure that information's not classified or something? You're giving military secrets to someone who isn't even on your planet.
Commander Halen is the person who's running the show, right? And he still believes that he is following orders by trying to keep us all here and tame this wilderness and make scientific discoveries, right? I am on team, we got to get out of here. Right now, I think that all of you are my best shot at that happening, and any information you have on ways that we might be able to get out of here is what I need. I have to get out of here. But I don't think I have the luxury of waiting until all of you figure that out, no offense, to keep Tira from getting killed by them, so...
I will admit that when you said we're your best shot, I thought you were about to say best friends, and I thought that was going to be a stretch.
No, Tira, my partner, is my best friend.
Do you kiss?
Huh?
Do you, like, touch lips?
Do you kiss your best friends?
I kiss my partner.
I feel like we can move on from all of this.
What's up?
I said I feel like we can move on from all of this.
I agree. I agree with you 100%.
I'm just saying, it's going to be more awkward when Willow asks you about it.
Did you tell Willow about me and Tira?
What's there to tell?
She's my partner.
That's what I told her.
Okay.
She had a lot of follow-up questions, too.
Well, she's not asking me. Let's go. And he hops off the boat.
Will Commander Halen follow you?
What do you mean?
Like, after we free Tira? Like, do we need to prepare for war?
He's got 50 guys that are barely standing. I don't think so, but I think you're about to talk to him, so you'll find out.
All right, who's on Team Distraction with me?
I think Fred, yeah?
Yeah, just to clarify, Team Distraction is the one that gets all their attention and talks them up for a while, right? Yeah, that's Fred.
And has a bomb.
Bomb.
TM.
We're gonna handle Team Distraction first. So, Autumn and Fred, you tell me how you do this. What's the how do you go in?
You're taking the lead on this, Fred, if we're not just immediately running.
Oh, I'm taking the lead on this? Okay, all right.
I only have empathy, which Cody rightfully did not give to me earlier. So, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're being empathetic and not like, hey, you're an idiot, like, that's not empathetic, alright?
I'm saying that's how Autumn feels about this guy.
That's not the same thing as empathy.
No, I was saying, I didn't say you were wrong. I'm just saying that's the only skill I have for talking to people. This is on you, Fred, if you don't want to just start running.
Well, I think before we go in, Fred is going to want to talk about it at least a little bit.
Cool.
So what do you think? Do we just, like, go in with the bomb exposed and, like, threaten this?
They will shoot us. They will shoot us if it is not activated.
That's a good point.
They don't seem like the ask questions first kind of crowd.
But then I guess how does this help us? Because as soon as we pull it out, they'll shoot us.
Oh, well, I plan to be around a corner activating it, you know.
All right, so what do you think? We just go in there and maybe we could, like, ask for a parlay or something. Like, see if we can just get him in a room and talk to him for a while.
I'm up for whatever you're the lead on this. Knock, knock. Anyone home?
So you're just like going up to the gate, just like, hey! And I assume at this point, like, timer's counting down on the thing, right?
Yeah.
So you see a guard, like, raise a laser at you, you see a laser pointer hit you, and then he, like, peeks over a scope, looks back at it, peeks over a scope, whispers something to the guy next to him, and then, like, you see him, like, click a radio, alarm horns start going off, and the base goes nuts. Like, just everyone is running, there is nothing but chaos, it is just pandemonium. And before you know it, there's, like, the entire wall is covered in every soldier. There's, like, 40, what would it be? 50 minus 7. 43 people on the wall. Strike that. 42 people on the wall.
Probably actually like 40.
42 people on the wall. The 43rd person you hear on a megaphone from behind the wall. This is Commander Tavish Halen. I understand that my men believe you have an unmaker in your possession that is currently activated.
Yeah, that's correct. We just wanna come and talk for a bit.
You just want to come and talk, so you brought something capable of unmaking this region just to have a discussion.
Well, you understand, last time we were here, you captured us and said we were never allowed to leave, so you understand wanting to have insurance, right?
Yeah, definitely this feels like a measured response. What can we do for you?
In our defense, we just picked something shiny and carryable.
From where did you Doesn't matter. What can we do for you?
I mean, we just want to talk about our mutual predicament here in the wilds and how we can come to some kind of beneficial arrangement for all of us, because the current relationship is not really working, as you can clearly see.
Do you want us to have less food?
No, I'm saying we could all work together instead of this, like, this weird... What are you? You guys are military? Like, I don't really understand what you guys do.
We're a scientific expedition performed...
So those things don't really... Scientific and military don't really collide in my mind. Those seem very separate.
They don't?
No, not really.
Well, do you want to... we don't have, like, non-military science personnel here, so... Sorry, I guess?
I guess it's just I don't understand what's your MO? Like, what do you guys... You guys seem to, for lack of a better word, you seem to be struggling a little bit out here.
A little bit is an understatement.
So we were commanded to come to a remote planet and do a scientific expedition, which would be to study plant life, animal life, and the abundance of natural resources such as raw elements or naturally occurring compounds that could be used for fuel or energy. In doing so, we inadvertently found ourselves in this place and are still attempting to determine if this place could be a valuable asset for our home. That's it. That's the MO.
How long ago did you get these orders? Have you been able to, like, keep in contact with your superiors that gave you these orders?
No, but that, on a long-term deep space expedition, that kind of thing is not uncommon. We rely on our own ingenuity and discipline to see us through.
I think less of the former and more of the latter in his case.
I'm still confused what you want. I mean...
So my thought is here, so you're on this expedition, that you've been given orders by your superiors to come explore this place, and you think it's going to be some, like, I assume you think it's going to be some uninhabited nature place, right? But then you discover there's other people around. So why, like, that seems to conflict. Like, there's other people around, and then once you start losing your people to the harsh environment here, why wouldn't you seek out the comfort of the other people so you can kind of coexist and work together to survive out here?
We asked for food, and we got food.
I just don't understand why you kept trying to alienate Lance at every step he did, because he's the one who saved your town time and time again.
Did you get that from Lance?
Oh no, we picked this up on our way out.
Someone's making me a deception roll now.
I feel like it has to be.
No, that's true, right?
No, it's not. He gave it to us.
Okay.
It's half true. I think Lance gave it to us on our way out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Lance absolutely gave us the unmaker that it's apparently called.
I feel like I have to make it. I'm the one who lied.
You are.
Oof. That's
Fake point?
Can I use athletics?
No.
Distracting?
No.
I got a -1.
Do you want to use fate points for this at all, or are you just going for it?
Well, I don't think, like, is it such a bad thing if he thinks /knows Lance gave this to us? Like, he already knows what he thinks of Lance.
Yeah.
He does already know what he thinks about Lance. All right, so you guys are letting that roll stand?
Here's the thing. I have nothing to add to it. Like,
Yeah, you just hear over the megaphone, shoot them, there's no way Lance would give them that.
cool.
Cutting back to Team Tira. All right, all of you, like, are waiting outside, and then you don't really hear anything. It's just all of a sudden the base goes absolutely nuts. Like, there is, like, an underground... There's, like, a building that has a basement that you know is where, like, Lance was being kept. It's where the brig... Oh, brig. It's not what it's called. It's called something else. Jail. Whatever. It was guarded, and then all of a sudden it definitely wasn't. Like, the whole base empties.
Well, that's team distraction. Yeah.
It's a good distraction. All right, Lance, where is she?
He goes, okay, this way. And he, like, scales over the wall, and when he gets to the top, he kind of just, like, falls over it and hits the ground and just goes,
Lance!
And then he stands up. I'm fine, don't worry about it. Let's go.
If only a straw man could have caught him.
So do we have to scale the wall?
Yeah, but you don't have to make a roll for that. For
Okay,
right now.
yeah, so...
Yeah, we follow him.
All right,
do
so
that.
you all, scurry in, and get yourselves down to the basement. Once you're there, you see it is, like, the underneath of this area was just cut into the stone, so it wasn't like a built structure. They just cut it into the ground and, like, got down far enough that they were hitting stone. And there is just, like, rows of cells. Not very many, maybe just, like, 10 cells in total. All of them are empty because Lance is not in there, except for one where you can see the door is shut.
Cool, we head back to that one.
So as you do, Estelle, you get, like, the sense of the, you know, the spores on the ground, right? And you can see right in front of the cell, it says, what did you say? Help is coming?
Yeah.
It says, help is coming. And as you get to the end of it, you see two arms kind of, like, stick through the bars, and Tira's face press up against it and just go, I hope you're here to save me and not kill me.
That is correct. What kind of lock is on here?
Ooh, that's a great question. You're going to have to make some kind of check for the lock.
Well, what kind of lock is it?
Roll me a check.
Okay. Investigate.
Investigate works.
Do you want us both to roll?
If you're both investigating the lock, yes.
3.
5.
Dadgum.
Dang!
Useless.
So you get up to the lock, and it is just like a little computer screen, and it's like, okay, well, so probably there's some kind of, like, you can put it together that there's almost certainly some kind of, like, wireless interface here that you have to tap something to it. There's no obvious buttons. You know what a touchscreen is at this point. It's not one of those. Okay, you can put 2 and 2 together. Estelle, you look at this thing, and you're like, electricity is just mushrooms. And you can, like, see the circuitry that is there. It's like, definitely there is... Yeah, sure, there's this keypad here, and even if it's wireless, that doesn't matter. It has to be powered by something. There has to be a way to access it. You could probably see, like, power conduits leading to this powered lock that's there, and could probably deactivate them just by cutting those power lines that are in the wall. You know, there's, like, a very obvious schematic in your mind of how this is controlled.
Electricity is just mushrooms. So funny.
You now think of everything in mushroom terms. It's like, how much does this weigh? Like 15 portobellos. What?
Lance, you think cutting those will pop this open?
I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know any about that. So you do you. We could maybe find like a plasma cutter or something.
I'll take my chances on that, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go with, what did you say, a plasma cutter?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, or you can try to do something. So one of you can I'll say you have an aspect of understand its design now from that roll from Estelle, and you can make some kind of roll to try to disarm this with whatever skill you want. Or you can let him go and get a plasma cutter, but that will take longer.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try, and you said that I think if I cut it, it'll...
Yeah, there's like in the wall, you can tell there's a place where you could probably cut it, and it would almost certainly turn off the locks.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna use surgical.
I'll allow it.
I mean, you can tell me no.
I'll allow it.
Danger sense?
No, I'll allow surgical.
And the aspect gives me a +2.
Yes.
Okay.
You get one free invoke of it.
What are you using to cut it?
Oh, I have a knife on me.
Oh, okay. It's like visible.
A lady should always carry a knife.
Right.
Yeah, my knife is like my main weapon, and I just like.
Okay, I was imagining it was like in the wall or something, and you would need to.
It is in the wall,
Okay.
Oh.
but walls are not as strong as knives usually, actually, depending on what the wall's made out of.
Everyone go stab your drywall. Okay. That could be better. It's a plus. Oh, wait. You said it's add 2 for the aspect? Okay. That's a +3.
Oh, okay. So this takes a little while, and you're, like, sitting there stabbing at it, and, like, Lance is getting kind of antsy. And then you, like, finally feel your knife get some purchase through, like, plaster that was put over this divot that was cut in the rock for the power wire. And you, like, manage to stab into it, and it breaks, and you feel, like, a little shock in your hand. You're like, ah, dang it, ow. And the gates, they don't, like, pop open or slide open. It's just the lock mechanism detaches, and then Tira, like, sticks her fingers in and slides the door open. And as soon as you do that from outside, you just hear like as just like fire opens up. As soon as the gate opens, Tira like runs out and slaps Lance in the face and then hugs him and gives him a kiss. And he just goes, "We need to go now."
To the boat, to the boat, to the boat.
So they do kiss.
He just looks back and goes, "What's kissing?" And they leave.
I'm just saying, if Juliet does not tell Autumn, Zach's gonna be mad at Caitlin. I'm letting you know right now, like, you have a choice to make.
When has Juliet ever been the person to hide knowledge like that from someone?
I just want to let you know.
When in her life?
I was just waiting for that line to be, when was Juliet ever the person to gossip? Like, meanwhile, back above the ground, you hear him say fire. What do the two of you do?
Duck for cover, man.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did as much distractionating as we can.
All right, cool. So, okay, you guys kind of have two options here, as I see it. Maybe more, but this is what I'm understanding. You guys want to try to get out of the line of fire.
I just had a terrible idea.
I mean,
What's your terrible idea?
But it might give us the break we need to get away.
Your terrible ideas are the best, though.
I want to throw the fake bomb over the wall.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I was thinking of doing too, Vinny.
Because they're all going to scramble to go turn it off. And that might let us get away.
yeah, because they'll probably do that regardless, because it is very scary. This would be like the equivalent of someone just like...
You gotta check, yeah.
Yeah.
I just threw a nuke over their wall that they know is active.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, yeah. The gamble that was made there is he does not think you have a real bomb because he doesn't think Lance would blow up the colony. Like, whatever he thinks about Lance, he does not think that he would erase this place out of malice with Tira inside.
Oh, I see.
So he's like, if they got this from Lance, which they definitely did, it's definitely fake, right? That's what's going on in the commander's head. But I will still say throwing that is scary, and everyone thinks the bomb is fake until it's right in front of them, and then all of a sudden, it would look real to him, right?
Right.
And you did make a very real-looking bomb.
Right, yeah.
So this is what I need. You just make me any kind of distraction roll with a skill that you can justify to me, and we'll see how that goes.
Can I use deceit?
Yeah, I think you can use deceit, because you made this thing, you know, so you could maybe have given it a little flair, like it makes a little smoke. You know, there's just like just enough. It like does not look like it's been touched. This looks very real.
That is a 5.
Okay. So with a 5, the bomb goes over the wall, and immediately it's like, when you throw it, all the laser fire stops, right? It's like, there's like blasts hitting all around you, and then it just stops. And everyone's just like staring at this thing like, ah! You know, and immediately people are running for it. Not all of them. You can hear the commander no longer on the megaphone just screaming, "Deactivate it! Deactivate it! The new order is deactivate it!" And a few people go to do that. Some people keep firing. I will say you get the aspect of distraction on your roll to hide. So,
Awesome.
Are we hiding or are we booking it?
well, this is what I was getting at. Are you just diving behind a tree and staying put, or are you trying to zigzag through the trees and just get away?
I would think we'd
I think I'm serpentining out of here.
serpentine. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay, make me some rolls. Tell me what skills you're using and make me some, like, runaway rolls.
You know what I'm using, Cody?
I actually don't know what you're using.
Athletics to run away.
Okay, you're fast. I'll take it.
Physique.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. How did you roll, Vinny?
3.
I rolled a 3 as well.
So, each of you are gonna take 2 physical harm.
Can we split the invoke?
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't use the invoke.
Oh, no, the invoke would work. Oh, okay. So, you get 1 free invoke, and then someone has to spend a fate point. You can use that invoke more than once. Someone's spending the fate point for it, is all that means.
I'll spend the fate point since you spent one for the bomb, and you made this check, Vinny, so...
Okay.
You made the invoke, so I have a 5 then.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll take the free invoke, and I'll also have a 5.
So, you both start running, laser fire flying over your head. You're, like, dodging, ducking, and you have this, like, pretty profound awareness. It's like, if there was twice as much laser fire coming for us, we would be dead, for sure, as you weave your way back through the forest towards the boat. Like, the forest at this point, too, is, like, on fire. It's been shot so much, you know what I mean? Like, they just were cutting down trees wholesale trying to shoot you. You scramble back onto the boat just in time to see Tira, Lance, Estelle, and Juliet, like, helping Lance onto the boat, and you guys come running down the hill.
We should start paddling now. And by now, I mean like 5 minutes ago.
Definitely. What sort of shape is Tira in, by the way?
Tira's mostly fine, actually.
Okay, has she been, like, harmed or anything the way Lance has been?
She was not tortured, no. She was just imprisoned.
Okay.
We boat away.
I just want you to know, Zach, like, this is me judging you a little bit, where, like, we hit this point. It's like, clearly this is the end of the episode, and you had a minute where you could just be like, let's get the hell out of Dodge. And what you said was, we boat away. And that's going to be the last line of the episode, is we boat away. Instead of like, lasers be damned, the water will take us. You know, no, it was, we boat away.
Yeah, that seems appropriate.
It feels autumn. She got to be a goddess scorned hero, and then she said, now we boat.
Now we boat is better than what she said. Thanks for listening to this episode of Wanderlust. Music for this show is credited down below. If you like this campaign, you can find more of our shows at the Wandering Gamer website or on Podbean. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Links in the description. Now bear in mind, in the wilds, some wander to get lost, and some wander to find themselves.